Right, well, today we're testing this Triumph Explorer 1200. Little Si over there and myself, we're looking at starting up a tour company, so we're trying out these beasts as the tour bikes. Never thought I would say it, but I'm actually looking forward to this. So, let's see how we go. Well, straight away, seating position is fantastic. Oh wow, it feels so light as you start to move. Really does feel light. It's quite a big old beast. I think it's about 250 k's, which is a good, nearly 60 k's heavier than my Gixxer Thou. But I tell you what, as soon as you get the thing moving, it just feels beautifully balanced and light. So this is literally in the first 500 yards. Lovely riding position as well. You know, I don't mind the low down, line forward position of the super bikes. I'm used to that. Christ, I've done about 250,000 miles now like that. I've got to say, sitting like this is it's nice with the hands high up. The seat is incredibly comfortable. It's glorious. Oh wow! Oh, now you see, I'm liking that. That is a lovely, lovely engine. Never ridden a Triumph triple before. That is beautiful. Right, so we're a bit more out in the open now. And I've got to say, I've had a couple of minutes of playing before I switch you guys back on. This thing is a beast. It's an absolute beast. The power is all low down. You know, you get up in a higher rev range, it does top out, but you know, up to sort of 5,000-6,000 revs. Well, I'm sitting around about 5.5, 6 at the moment. Fourth gear. It's just, it's a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. You know, I'm never going to be taking it off. Well, as far as I'm aware, I'm never going to be taking it off road. I might do. It'll be lovely to have the option to comfortably and adequately be able to do the off-road stuff. I mean, I've never off-roaded. Is that the word? Apart from on my Gixxer on my Teapot trip, and that was just paddling my way around, you know. And I've watched some of the promo vids for this thing, like everybody else has, and it's more than capable. This thing is awesome. Where do I sign? Oh wow, the grunt on this thing. It is superb. Oh hello. Oh wow, the suspension is just so comfortable. It soaks up anything. Anything. Just feels nothing. Normally I'll be getting my skeletal structure shaken out of me by my Gixxer, and I do quite like that. But, oh man, it's nice, it's comfortable. Where do I sign? The only thing is, my hands are sore. See along there? Really? Because in the sport, I'm used to my hands being down like this, but on this, they're up there. Yeah, and those muscles down the edge of my hand are going, ow, don't like that. Now, these are size roads, so I ain't going to be able to keep up with it on here, I don't think. Let's see. What's the grunt? It just doesn't make a fuss about pushing on. You know, I like the screaming engine of my Gixxer, that Gixxer scream howl that you get. Pardon me. High up in the rev range, the Gixxers have just got this noise. I love that, it's addictive. This is like the old mature old boy been racing or riding for 40 years and sees the upstart come along. This thing, well, just get on with it. Have I got old? Well, the missus and I, we've already got a camper van. It's a cool camper van, a VW. She wants cats. That's pretty much it, really. I may as well just embrace this. We're both hitting the big 4-0. Sorry dear, I think I bought another bike. Yes! Oh my god, this thing just goes. I just realised this thing's shaft drive. I've never actually ridden a shaft drive bike before. It just feels like it is stuck to the road, which is dangerous because I really want to start pushing it now. That grunt. Oh, it's lovely. Normally on my Gixxer I'd need second. Well, I wouldn't need second, but I would choose second. Pretty much for everything, to be honest. I'm renowned for just using second. It's like the biggest go-kart in the world. But this thing, third seems to be the gear once you're moving. Third gear, low revs, plenty of torque, plenty of pull. Oh, it's just got everything. How does such a big bike perform like this? You just feel like you could lean this right on its ear. Maybe you can. I am grinning like a fat kid in the bakery. Oh my good God, I want one.
Is it doing everything you need?
Mate, it's just effortless. There's nothing, absolutely nothing needed from it.
No.
So just stopped and tried to stick the screen up. As I said, I was getting a fair bit of wind buffeting there. It's a little bit better, still quite noisy up here. A lovely machine this. There you go, that's your review. This just feels a lovely machine, this. So it's a chance to see what this is like in the sort of tighter, twistier roads. And he's not going to bother indicating. Cheers to that, pal. Heavy braking into a bend, and the ABS just sorted it right out. So, yeah, very impressed. Very impressed with that. And again, you know, these are bumpy, shitty side roads, and it's just soaking everything up. I don't feel it at all. It's just an effortless bike to ride. You can go up and down the gearbox, the engine doesn't protest, you can throw it into corners, chassis and suspension just keep the tyres in check. Be more antisocial in this than I am on my Jigsaw, to be honest. It's great. You maybe turn from being the antisocial hooligan to the grumpy old man on this. Hey, get out of my way. Hey. So, if you're watching this video, chances are you're thinking about owning one of these, and all I can say, for God's sake, test ride one. It is superb. Yeah, I think you can safely say this has got enough grunt. Rubbish, rubbish. That's your mouth smart. More than enough grunt, no such thing. So there's plenty of meat low down. Who are misses? Right then folks, wow, so we just got to battle, had a quick cuppa and a wee blether about what we're thinking so far of this bike, and I'm in love with this machine. It's just effortless. When you start thinking about, how am I going to tell the missus, now that's always a good sign. It's a dangerous sign, but it's a good sign. Negatives, there've got to be some negatives. Well, it's no sports bike, so it tops out quite quick. So saying that, you know, maximum rev's 12,000, rev lies at 10,000. That's still not bad, you know. But I think once you get to about 6,000 revs, that's probably the end of your real oomph and power. So, you know, you're never going to be doing 140s, 150s and upwards. I think the max speed in this is possibly around about the 130. But as a touring company, there's not that many places where I think, and there's not that many clients where I think I'm going to be taking them past that speed, anywhere near that speed. This thing will get to 90, 100 mile an hour with ease, and I mean ease. It's effortless. There's no shouting and roaring like you do from a sports bike. It's just there. On negatives, think of some negatives. I'm not getting paid by Triumph, by the way. If anything, I'm going to be paying Triumph because I think I'm probably going to end up buying one of these. There is a bit of wind buffeting, I have to say, but then you can get a bigger screen. So that's that. Needs a quick shifter, but I can get one of them. I would like a louder exhaust, but do I need one? No. Do I want one? Yes. Will I get one? Yes. So it's going quiet, I'm concentrating. Right, seat. Possibly the comfiest seat I've ever sat on. Never mind on a bike, just full stop. Riding position. It's a little bit alien to me at the moment because I'm used to being hunched over the bars, thrown forward on a sports bike. But it feels really comfortable. Engine, beautiful. Triple engine, it's just gorgeous. So much power, right low down, from the off, literally from twisting the throttle, there's power. Engine braking's lovely, it's progressive. Come off the power and it just brings you down, which is nice. Brakes, there you go, well we've already mentioned this. Brakes are slight negative for me. Need braided lines, need upgraded pads, probably centre pads. I would like to chuck on these. They are a little bit spongy for my liking, but again, that might just be me. Something that we won't be testing on this test ride is carrying capacity, but there's oodles of it. You can get panniers, you know, Triumph do hard luggage for this. Side panniers, they do top box, they even do a pillion box as well, which goes over the pillion seat if you're not using that. Massive tank bag for it as well. There's loads of luggage available for this. SW Motec do a full range as well, quite a stylish range. There's 12 volt power supplies all over the bike, great to charge up your cameras and everything like that. Comes with got a heated seat, comes with heated handlebars, it's got the hand guards on it. It just literally comes with everything. Fog lights, it's got ABS, traction control, full trip computer. Triumph, well done, well done, what a bike. This bike makes me want to just disappear. I want to throw a tent on the back, RV, slab of beer, sleeping bag, chuck a tank bag on with a map, and off you go. So I've done it on the tight twisty stuff, so we're going to take it onto some more open roads, bit of the A21, just see what it's like sitting at higher speeds for things like the motorways and that on the tours. Yeah, it's got a lot of power. Yeah, there's no need to ask for more than that, to be perfectly honest. That's a very accomplished machine. You've got to wring its neck, but it'll do the hooligan if you need it to. It's just such an all-round beast, it really is. It is incredibly nimble in the slow twisties. It's beautifully planted in the fast sweepers. And on top of that, it's got a bit of an animal side too, so you cannot ask for more. Not quite sure of the width of this yet, so I don't want to be collecting wing mirrors. Well folks, I'm loving it. Wallop. Oh, and again. Gee whiz, and again. Is there something in the water here? A wee pervy voice. Okay, Mr. Triumph, have all my money. I genuinely do not want to give this machine back. We're back on the tight twistier stuff. It is more than capable on the fast dual carriageway, open straight type roads. More than capable. So back onto the twisties, give it another good going over. It just eats up all the bumpy roads. You do have to work the gears more, I have to say that. Dare I say it, this is probably the perfect bike for the British roads. It just soaks up all the shitty bumpy pothole-ridden roads that we have here and allows you to actually enjoy your time on the bike. What can I say? Lack a quick shifter on it. That's about it. That is honestly about it. But quick shifter on this. Oof. What more do you need? Well done Triumph, what a bike. Now to tell the missus. Well folks, Triumph Explorer 1200 XC. I'm kind of a little bit shell shocked, to be perfectly honest. I did jump on this bike today thinking, well, it's, you know, it's going to be a bit of a granddad bike. It's not going to be comparable with my Gixxer. And in a way, you can't compare it with a sports bike. You know, this will not compete at the top stupid speeds. But for general public roads, this thing is just superb. You're flying along at naughty speeds without even realising it, to be perfectly honest with you. It handles in the corners sublimely. There's no effort needed to corner at a good speed on this bike. The suspension, the setup, the chassis, everything in the bike, it soaks up all the imperfections that we get on the roads in the UK, all the little bumps, the potholes, grit, gravel, anything like that you get on your good country twisty roads. This thing just soaks it all up. I wasn't bothered about any of it. You can just concentrate on enjoying the ride, whereas especially on my Gixxer, on a sports bike, with the hardness of the suspension,
I was continually looking all the time at the road surface to try and avoid the potholes and the bumps, and when you do hit the potholes and the bumps, you're jarring around, which kind of throws you offline. This thing just soaks it all up, and I would say I'm probably a good 20 mile an hour quicker along the roads that we normally do on this. It's comfortable, the engine is beautiful, all the power is in the lower sort of up to 5,500–6,000 revs, all the power's there, it's amazing. We had a little play, you see in the video there, with a little AMG on the section of dual carriageway.
Well, that's not a bad sight when you keep up with an AMG.
This thing is more than capable of taking off. You know, a Mercedes AMG, it's got a lot of power on it, a lot of power. Carrying capacity, well, you can strap panniers on the sides, you can put a top box on the back. It even comes with a pillion box that you can chuck on there, and the tank bag. You know, this thing will carry just about everything in the kitchen sink. And me, you know, I'm 20 stone sitting on this, and it's still got plenty of power. Upshot is, sorry dear, I think we've got a new member of the family, and I'm going to have to find a garage because I need some space. Triumph, well done.